PlayStation let you down, didn't it?
Yeah.
Xbox is going to let you down, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You need something new.
I do need something new.
You need something Bezos.
I was wondering what the adjective you were going to use was. And it's like, oh, okay. All right. I thought you were going to say you need something from the moon.
You need a Stadia killer. Yeah.
I pulled up an article for Wooly before the podcast started that in the Google results called Luna a Stadia killer, but then you click on the article, and I guess they changed that because of how stupid that is.
Introducing Luna, Amazon's cloud gaming service, where it's easy to play great games on devices you already own. No waiting for lengthy downloads or updates. Just play. Get yourself one of these controllers. It looks like a Switch controller. To be fair, what are you going to do? Controllers are a solved problem. Are they not at this point? Can we just say as an aside, controllers are solved problem?
We're going to put the right analog stick there, and we're going to the left analog stick will go we're going to put it on the bottom this time. No, the top this time.
I love. Hey, yeah, no, we can definitely take a second to enjoy the likes of something being a Stadia killer, in the same way that humanity is a dinosaur killer. You know, like
that's true.
Like,
oh man, did you see that fucking thread?
We wiped them out. We won that war.
Did you see that fucking thread on the Stadia subreddit?
Oh,
it was the Bethesda being bought out by Microsoft thing, and it's like Stadians. I think we should start worrying.
The most important reveal. The most important reveal of the Stadia subreddit being worried about Microsoft buying Bethesda is not that they're worried about that actual transaction, but it's that they call themselves Stadians.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah, baby. Love it. Listen, man. I don't know about you, but I'm about to fucking start the northern chapter. The Canadian Stadians. The Castadians.
I found it. I've been looking for this tweet. I've been looking for this tweet that sums... I don't even have to talk about this topic anymore, because I scrolled down and found the Mr. Feel tweet that summed it up before I even heard about the fucking thing.
Shoutouts to Mr. Feel.
It's honestly...
Wild Ride.
That's at Mr. Feel's Wild Ride. It's honestly pretty brave of Amazon to see Stadia slam into the wall and everyone in the Stadia car burn alive after their bones were all crushed to gravel and go, no, we can do it. We're different. I learned about the Luna from that tweet.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. You know, I'm a fan of these all-star accounts on Twitter where you just you get the take all summed up, you know, for you.
I don't have to formulate my own take. Yeah. I can just take this person's take and say that I agree with it, and now it's my take too.
And the best part is that, like, even if they cringe listening to our shit,
oh yeah,
I still get to enjoy the quality content that they put out. So it's great. I enjoy it.
It's just it's good.
It doesn't have to be reciprocal. It can be one way.
Fucking Google is a tech company. Why would Amazon think that Amazon, the fucking company that their game studio had to fucking unrelease the first game they ever put out?
Okay. So the Amazon Luna is dropping its details. It's showing you a list of titles. Right off the bat, it's showing you stuff like Fury, Sonic Mania, Control, Grid, Indivisible, Blasphemous, Plague Tale, etc. Right? Surge 2.
Yeah.
They've got a bunch of real games in there. Okay, so $5.99 a month is what they're pitching for this, right? But there's something about it that's particularly unique. Excuse me, from Stadia, because when we talked about this, we talked about the fact that you're paying for a subscription service to then go and purchase games that are not real, that are fake games that you don't own because you don't own them because they're not real, but you bought them and they're there but they're not there. And you can get your metadata to say that you bought the game, but you don't own the game. You don't own anything. You bought nothing. So this is the state of Stadia. So when it comes to the Luna, right, it's very curious because what they seem to be pitching here is an idea that there is the Luna Plus access where you get a library of games to play, streaming to devices, play play for unlimited hours, 1080p at 60 FPS or 4K coming soon. But they have a second option that's not detailed yet called the Ubisoft channel. And this implies that there can be or will be plans for company-specific channels so that you're getting company-specific game passes.
Congratulations, Amazon. You looked at Stadia and you said that business model is terrible. You know what we need to do? We need to take the ever wonderful and popular cable TV model and bring that to video games.
You got your UB Pass channel, you got your EA channel, you got your fucking your Actiblizzard channel, the whole thing. You got every individual company potentially selling you a channel that you can sign up for to play all of the games within that company's library as a separate add-on to your service.
But Wooly, aren't there like thousands of game publishers?
Theoretically. How many games from a publisher are you willing to pay for every month versus the cost of the full game?
I can't see a way that this can ever make any money.
I can. I can.
How?
If it's actually latency free. If the actual thing that Stadia said it would do ends up being real in this instance, and if the default lineup that you get under their Luna Plus $5.99 thing includes a significant amount of games that people would want. What I can't see is people necessarily going in on $5.99 for every single company that they want to play games from. But this is a ridiculous notion that doesn't exist yet, and we don't know how this is gonna. What new method of flop will we bear witness to?
I should mention that when I say I can't see a way that this makes any money, I don't mean this concept.
Okay.
I mean this.
Physically, this thing.
I mean this one.
Okay.
And to answer your statements about, well, if it is latency free, it's Wooly, this fucking podcast is being broadcast on Amazon servers and isn't latency free.
Correct.
Also, I have to locally record every single one of my streams now after the Amazon servers shit all over themselves and lost the most important cutscenes in my remake stream. I had to re-record it.
Are you saying you don't think Amazon's the one?
I'm saying that I don't think that Amazon is the one. That's right, guy from chat. I also can't wait to see the Lab Zero channel for $5.99 a month.
I mean, it really is interesting because, like, Game Pass does currently exist.
And it's, by all accounts, a I don't know if everyone at home is familiar with. I know you are the term loss leader. Game
Okay.
Pass is completely dominant in its field of, do you want to pay a subscription for a bunch of free games? There's absolutely no question that it is like a great deal, other than the fact that I look at it and go, there's no way they're going to be able to keep this up.
Most people seem to enjoy Game Pass because of the selection they get to choose from, and the fact that they can play it on both their Xbox or on PC. But we can add another bullet point to that list of pros. You get to actually download the game.
Yeah,
that you want,
and
to
it
play.
runs locally.
You get to actually download it.
Hey Woolie, do you wanna hear my tinfoil hat moment? I talked about this on stream a few days ago when I learned about the Luna. All right, Woolie, what are you streaming this week?
Probably streaming some Tsushima, some fighting games. Some good stuff. Yeah.
Now, what if, I don't know, let's say you were playing the Halo, right? Playing the Ots. You're not playing that this week, I don't think, but you say next week, right? You're playing that Halo. And people in your stream are watching you on Amazon's Twitch and say, boy, that sure does look fun that Woolie's playing that Halo. And a little text box comes up. It says, hey, did you know that you could click this button and play Halo right now? No downloads? You could play that Halo right now. Just click this button and sign up for Luna. And it'll be a little drop-down box underneath the game title. And then the people in your chat are going to go, I already own ODST, or fuck that, I'll get it on a Steam sale. That's fucking stupid.
I'm imagining...
And that's how they'll make a big success.
I'm imagining... let's, like, if someone were to actually run with this and we got company channels, I'm imagining a world where someone signs up, subscribes to the UB channel, and then spends the month binging all Ubi games, and then on the 29th doesn't re-up, and then on the 1st of the month they jump over to EA, and then they play all the Battlefront and COD that they want, and then they cancel that shit and jump on to the next one on the next month.
Well, see, Woolie, that's why single-player games are dying. But then, if you're going to pivot to multiplayer games, why would you ever subscribe to more than one company's multiplayer service?
Is there no happy medium between holy shit, that's a ripoff, and holy shit, how are you making money, you idiots?
No.
Is there no middle ground?
The only middle ground I could see is if it was Game Pass was like had multiple tiers, and it was like, hey, do you want to spend $40 a month but you can play everything, versus hey, you spend $10 a month and you can play 2 games or whatever. Like, there's no way to make the math work.
There's
a reason why people buy things.
Would it be like divided by genre? Would genre make it okay? Like sports package, racing package,
also,
RPG package.
Genre in the video game industry might be the most horrible classification of anything ever. I could argue I could like
What is a
fight
role-playing
you for
game?
hours on
Yes.
on what an RPG is.
What is a role play? Yes, yes, this is true. This is true. Not only because movies, you just have what do you see with your eyeballs and how do you classify that, and then games
How does
have,
the movie make you feel?
and then video games have all of the above plus what are you doing with the controller and when. So yeah, action adventure. Well, hey, good luck, Luda. God bless. May your war smite the Stadians. May you crush their empire or what remains of it. May you flatten and raze their fields and slay their cattle so that they may no longer feast. And we'll see where this new Amazon Luna world takes us.